Paoni, como tu estás? What is good, my people? Today, we are checking out Taylor Swift, The Bolter, the official lyric video. My people, I know you guys are saying, where has the Taylor Swift reactions been? I know, I get it. I'm here now. I'm reacting to Taylor Swift. As you guys know, we are almost 20,000 strong as I'm recording this video, and I am a all genre reaction channel. I don't stick to just one genre of music, so I kind of have 20,000 people wanting me to react to different music, and sort of getting pulled in every direction. And I love it because like it allows me to open and make my catalog of music a little bit more diverse, and hopefully I'm doing the same thing for you guys. But in that, sometimes I can't react to the same artist every single week. So there might be a week or two where there won't be any Taylor reaction, but just know she's a staple on this channel. I will be reacting to her. Like, I love her lyricism. And yeah, with that out the way, if you'd like to support the channel, my people, do me a solid, hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell. I appreciate you. If you have any reaction requests, let me know down in those comments below. And without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Solid.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father.
Wait, what?
And
hold up. I feel like I feel like Taylor gave us like a math problem. Like, you know how you have those math problems like on SAT, ACT. Your mom has like 12 gallons of milk. She gives Timmy 2 gallons of milk. She gives your grandmother 4 gallons of milk. Then she buys a cow. I feel like that's how she came in. So I'm like, wait a minute. She was in the water, or her mother was in a almost drowned when she was 6, and then she had a kid, which was Taylor. Listen, we gonna figure this out. We gonna figure out this puzzle.
drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her.
So this could mean one of two things. Either Taylor is speaking about herself in third person, essentially like her mother at one point when she was a child almost drowned in cold water. Eventually down the line, she had a kid. That kid was curious and sort of reviled by everyone except for her father, or that's the child that drowned in the water was curious and reviled by everyone except for her father. Or it could also be a double entendre with the second statement I made, where she's speaking about herself being a child in the industry, right? And sort of being reviled by everyone, except for her father, could maybe mean father being management, manager, or something along those lines. Or it could also mean, I would say, or her label. And people see her as this person that's sort of cold and whatnot, or selfish. But like, if you really got to know the real Taylor, you'll see that that she's none of those things. I'm not really sure which one it is yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure that out by the end of the song. But I feel like I'm watching one of those movies where like it's like a whodunit, like you figure out like who's murderer, but it's like there's like no murderer here, but we have to like figure out like what do these lyrics mean. And I'm coming from a place, if you guys don't know, if it's your first time seeing my face, I'm coming from and the outside looking in, where I'm not really well versed in the lore. You guys always fill me in, which I appreciate, of course, but so my perspective will be a little bit different from yours, who may know the ins and outs of all things Taylor Swift. So just keep that in mind as I'm giving you my interpretation of art, which is subjective.
Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter.
Interesting.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes.
That's an interesting lyric here. All her, effing lives flash before her eyes. That's interesting insofar as you can interpret that in several different ways. You can interpret that as like her seeing herself in, this life and then seeing her past lives, or you can kind of interpret it as her life, in the, through the media's vision, through her fans' eyes, and then her life from her, hometown, family, all of those lives, right? Because Taylor Swift as an artist is different from Taylor Swift as a person, right? As just a person just like you and I, not a celebrity. So she could be referring to in that sense where like she's seeing sort of like a highlight reel of of her life before she was a celebrity and her life as a celebrity, or like I said, it could be just interpretation of like she's talking about like past lives. Not really sure which one it is, but again, I'm pretty sure we gonna figure it out, my people. We catching these we catching these entendres today. We are catching them, every single one of them.
It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
So we have now determined that the child wasn't a mother, right? So it was the second, my second theory, where like it's the child was actually, which was Taylor, or could be somebody else. She's just telling a story. I'm not really sure yet, but it wasn't like Taylor's mother had Taylor, then had a child who was curious and provided by everybody except for her father. Except for her father. They're the same person. So okay, we got that mystery solved. Let's continue.
He was a cat, wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter. And she liked the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. And at first blush, this is fate, when it's all roses, portrait poses, Central Park Lake, and tiny rowboats.
Central Park, tiny rowboat. So we've, well, at least I have, we've been here before in regards to what Central Park means. Who she was with at the time. So we now know that this is potentially about Taylor, and not a like a figure of speech or like a sort of speaking from a standpoint of fiction. It could be she could still be telling a story from a standpoint of fiction and is using real life events to sort of intertwine in this story. She's saying from her own experience, or it could be about her. But it's the whole Central Park and rowboats and like I'm like, okay, yeah, probably about Taylor.
What a charming Saturday. That's when she sees the littlest leaks down on the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing.
Interesting.
All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and
So she's been many places with men of many faces. So again, this is sort of reaffirming that this song, Taylor is sort of speaking about herself. Um, and I sort of love that about Taylor's lyrics because like she doesn't like spoon feed you essentially. Like she wants you to really listen and pay attention to not only what we're seeing on screen versus her, about her lyrics, but also to like how she's singing it, like her inflections, like is she doing vocal flips, is she's doing runs, like everything has a meaning. Even how the instrumental sort of helps amplify like certain words. Like again, everything works in tandem to lead us right to uh the end of the tunnel, right? She's guiding us there, but at the same time she's not, although she's guiding us there, she's not holding our hand. She's like, listen, here's the exit goal, right? I'm going to give you all the tools that you need to arrive there, and you're going to have to get there. You're going to have to leave this cave on your own, or this tunnel on your own. And it's your choice, so you can follow along, or you know what I mean, or or don't, and just be lost essentially. And again, I love that about her writing.
And she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting, hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape and escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop beating like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. And I with the slam of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be sure that if she was leaving, it felt like freedom. All
And she stayed flipping her lyrics, man, I'm telling you. How this song started, right, is not how it ending.
It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Wow. I'm telling you, Taylor's songs always have a sort of build up, and it just progresses, man. It just, perfect example is how the song started. She was a child. By the end of the song, she was a mature adult. I think that's the best way to like sort of summarize, right? What we just heard, like the themes and like the motifs essentially, like, and how it's how she flips her lyrics, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, like, you may like or dislike Taylor Swift, right? However, like all that is subjective. Like objectively, her writing, her productions, right, are one hand, two hand, chef's kiss. Like you can't deny that. You may say that, okay, I don't really care for, or I don't really like resonate with what she's singing about, which is totally fine. But you cannot objectively say that the writing that we just witnessed is trash. Like if you did, then I'm I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Like again, art is subjective in terms of whether you like something or not. But there's just some objectivity in like certain skill sets, like being able to hit like whistle note. Like objectively, you would be a good singer. What is a good writer? What makes a good writer? Taylor Swift has, this song is an example of her ability to tell stories, and I think that's a testament to her ability to write. So my objective opinion is that Taylor Swift is an amazing lyricist, and I think that again, you should be aligned with me in that statement. But again, you feel how you feel. However, facts are facts, and I'm gonna leave it there, my people. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.